I've got a confession. Since I met my husband, so we've dated, now we're married, I have only made him one thing that's crochet. I know. So yeah, this video, this compilation of crochet gifts for men is something to make me feel a bit better, because I am actually right now I am trying to knit my husband a cardigan because it's cold. And by the way, I am wearing one of my latest designs, these crochet Zipline sweater. Yes, this is crochet. I also have a knit version that will be, I am actually making a tutorial for. Look at that. That's the knit version. So the knit version came first, and this is a free tutorial that I'm making, my very first ever knitting tutorial on this channel. I know. Anyway, you're here for the crochet gifts for men. So I've made sure to find patterns that I would actually make for my man. Recently, I have come with a confession. I won't lie, knitting looks a bit better than crochet. I think. That's what I think. Doesn't have to be true for you, but that's only because, no, I don't have a reason for it, really. I strongly feel like knitting, the stitch itself, the texture, I just feel like knitting is a bit neater than crochet. However, the sweater that I'm wearing, if I look at the crochet and the knit version, I like the crochet version better. I think it's the color, probably the color. The knit, yeah, it's alright. I just wish it had the drape of the knit version, but anywho, you're here for the crochet gifts for men. So if you see me looking here, it's because this is where my laptop is, and I have put all this in an article on my website, Sitn'Crochet.com. So I will link that down below. You go there for the links to the free and paid crochet stuff. You will find them, everything on my website. Now, another what's the word? Disclaimer. Some of the patterns are free, but the good stuff is paid for. I mean, I try to find some free stuff, and sometimes you will see that I will give you a link to something free. If I find a paid version, I will give you a link to something free that is similar. But you know, people out here trying to get their money's worth. So I went for the super cute stuff, and as you know, the super cute stuff are not for free. So you bear with me. Plus, the stuff is quite affordable. I went for the frugal crochet patterns that I could find. But let's get started. At number 1 is a crochet keychain. It's a coffee mug. It is so cute. It is so cute. So if you are the type to, you know, just make something, you want to make something quick and easy. I mean, this doesn't have to be for your man. It's for men. It could be for a woman as well if you want. But this cute coffee keychain. What's the owner calling it? Anyway, whatever they're calling it, but it's by Mila, and it's a paid pattern, by the way. So this should take you about 1 hour to 2 hours, and you should be done. And that's the cool thing, actually. If you're trying to make it for a few of the male figures in your life, few men in your life, or anybody in your life, I'm gonna say man because the idea was for men. But really, I would, if you made this for me, I would love it so much because it's so cute. It is so cute. You can play around with the colors, actually. It doesn't have to be just this. It can be pink. It could be a different material. You can make it a bit bigger. And oh, it's so adorable. I can't stop looking at it. And it's the other one looking all, oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Let's go to number 2. At number 2, we've got the crochet beanie. And I tried to keep gloves, beanies, scarves out of the list because I feel like that's what everybody... If you think of a man's crochet gift, these are the things that come to mind. And I'm not trying to go big like a sweater or something, although I feel like there is a sweater in here. Because like I said, I feel like knitting, let me not get into that anymore. But it's a beanie because it's cute. I find it cute. I don't think my husband would wear this, but if your man or the man that you're gifting loves hats or anything like this, then this is a free pattern. He would probably, you know, love this. Plus, it's quick to make. You will be done before you know it. So, number 3. At number 3, this is something that I've been meaning to make because I wear glasses, and as we speak, I'm looking at my ring light. After this, I'm probably gonna have a headache. And speaking of my glasses, I don't even know where they are. So this would actually be something useful in anyone that wears glasses, or even if he just owns a few sunglasses, this would actually come in quite handy. There's crochet eyeglasses holder with it's a little teddy bear, and I have seen a few patterns where people make different animals. You can play around with it. You can make a fox, you can make a bear like the pattern that I'm sharing, and it's also another paid version. You can also find a free crochet pattern, but I won't lie that I looked and didn't take my time to try and find a free version, because I saw this and I just fell in love with the picture. It looks so cute. And if you are a very, very experienced crocheter, I don't even think you need a pattern. If you just look at the picture, you're just going to go around and add the little ears and the little snout, and you've got yourself a cozy holder. But, you know, support a fellow crocheter and buy the pattern. It's quite affordable. I think, yeah, it's under $2. So it was in pounds. I just converted, but then it's definitely under $2. And you've got $2, right? Don't you? And at number 4, it's what I promised. It's the same glasses holder, just now a free version. And if I look at this, I feel like this is a bit more cuter than the one I just shared, the paid one. But if you're looking for a free version, then I love you too. Number 4 is something I struggle with. Personally, I feel like if there's anything crochet that I wear, that I would actually wear, then it's the sweaters and cardigans. I'm not sure about shirts and stuff. Maybe if the drape was right, which this one, the drape is definitely correct. However, I know that my husband wouldn't wear this. He's annoying. Maybe this is why I have only made him one thing since I've met him. I'm joking. But if your man loves you some handmade clothes and the likes, then this button-up shirt is perfect. I mean, look how it looks, and it's actually unisex. So this doesn't just have to be for a man; it can also be for a woman. I just love how it looks on this guy. Is it just me, or does this guy look like Sam Smith from the chin? But anyway, if this is something sorry, I keep saying your man, because I'm just assuming you're making this stuff for your man. It could be your dad, your brother. I don't think you should make this for your dad though. Or maybe it's just the way he's wearing it, but if your dad's as old as mine, I don't think you should make this for your dad. Anyways, moving on to number 7. If I keep going this fast, this video won't even be that long. I mean, how am I already at number 7? And I think I've got about 14, definitely under 15. Well, we're halfway there. The next one is the Mason top crochet pattern. This is a paid pattern as well. And honestly, I would say my husband wouldn't wear this again, like I said, but the picture is so nice and the drape looks really, 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 really good. So if you love, or if the guy you're gifting trying to make this for loves wearing handmade stuff, then he's gonna love this. He's gonna love this one. So this is one of the big makes. I mean, I try to keep everything under 5 hours, but crochet is fast, and if you're a fast crocheter, you can be done with this under 5 hours. So if you want to make someone, that man in your life, a wearable, which by the way, the ladies can also pull this off, then you're welcome. Number 8, we have the men's, I'm just going to say the crochet socks. Now, confession, personally, I've never really understood why we crochet socks. Maybe it's because of the yarn that I've used, because you know how I feel like knitting socks make more sense than the crochet socks. But that's just me. Because knitting, like I said, the texture, the stitches they're all tight and they come together. Whereas crochet, I feel like when it stretches, it just stretches. I don't know what fabric they actually use to make socks, but then it sticks to your body. Do you understand what I mean? Like when you wear it, it stays in place. But then when you crochet socks, first time you wear it, yes, they'll fit just fine. But then after that, I feel like they just stretch. Or maybe what yarn do you guys use to make socks? I mean, the fingering weight yarn knitted socks sort of makes sense to me. But anyway, I'm not trying to discourage you. This is just, it's my channel, so you're going to hear what I want you to hear. I'm joking. But yeah, if you want some crochet socks for that man, then this is it a free pattern? I'm not sure. Maybe it is or not. You're going to find out. Go on my website, click on that link, and maybe even subscribe to my newsletter. Number 9. This is a paid pattern, and I know that because I linked to my free version of the same crochet book sleeve. So if that man loves to read or, carry some books as he's moving, and you want just the books or a Bible to have a cozy, then this book's cozy or book sleeve or Bible sleeve might be a great pattern, and it won't even take too much yarn. It's a basic crochet pattern. Like I said, if you are an experienced crocheter, you don't even need a pattern. Like, if you can see something and make it like me, then you don't need a pattern. But then I'm not sure what stitch they used. It looks very interesting, so you might want to just buy the pattern. But if it costs a bit too much, then go for the free pattern I made, which I think I made just using a single crochet. Boring. If you want something fun and textured, then consider buying that. I'm sure it's under $5. So what are you doing? Go and support a fellow crocheter. Number 10 is a golf club cover. If he is a golfer, then I'm sorry, I'm gonna come and say this. I don't really know what the purpose of this is. What is the point? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, what is the point of a golf club cover? What for? Like, unless golf clubs are actually supposed to be covered, then yes, that makes sense. That is going to be a cute gift for that golfer. Otherwise, I don't golf. I've never golfed before. The last thing to golfing that I remember is when I was growing up. We lived close to a golf course. That's what you call it, right? I don't even know. Imagine. So anyway, we used to just cross over the fence to the golf field, course, whatever area, and we'd steal some golf balls. That's the closest I've come to playing golf my entire life. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to tell you my age. How old do you think I am? I'm not 30 though, thank God. Yet. I will be 30 this year though. Anyway, moving on. Number 11 is a crochet mug cozy. If he loves coffees, and again, I don't know what the point of this stuff is. I'm assuming it's to not burn your hand. But then if it's cold and you're drinking tea, I feel like touching that mug, it helps you get warm faster, right? Anyway, you know what? This is about me. This is for you guys. I still find this cute. If my husband cared for something like this, I would probably make this for him. My husband is a strange human. He is a strange person, honestly. But I love him so much. He's so sweet. At number 12, we have this crochet frog card pendant. And I saw this and I'm like, I have to make this for my husband. I have been meaning, I probably still will. I need to find the perfect yarn. I've been telling my husband that I'm going to make him a crochet penis to hang in the car. And recently I came across this YouTuber that made a stoner penis. Even if he does, that was high. And the eyes were red. And so I saw it and I died. I might make that for my husband. And to make it funny, I'm just going to hang it in the car. And it might be embarrassing because I drive the car as well. I drive the car most of the times, more than he does. And I'm only doing it just to embarrass him. But I wish I had added that penis in this list. But, you know, I think I was on my best behavior. But if you want, I'll link that guy's video. And you can maybe make it for... the crochet. What is the point of a crochet penis? If it's for funny stuff, like what I want to do for my husband, then cool. Otherwise, people are buying crochet. What are you guys doing with crochet penises? Anyway, this crochet frog heart pendant is so cute. Make this for yourselves and that man, and they will love it. And this is a very, very quick make. If you've got some scrappy and just sitting around, this is the perfect project to make. Give someone. And if you want to get started on your Christmas, you're welcome. Like, this is June. We've got 6 months left. Do you know how the year just like flew by? How are we 6 months already into the year? And I feel like I haven't even achieved much of the stuff that I wanted to do. Anyway, if you want to get started on your Christmas crochet, then this is a very good gift idea. Number 13 is an adjustable crochet chest bag or a fanny pack. And I think this is one of the finds that I was so proud of when I found this. I love the checkered vibes about the pattern. It's a paid pattern. Did I find a free version? No, I think it's a paid pattern on Etsy as well. But like I said, it's quite affordable. I didn't go for anything above £5 because I'm not judging, but if this, I would actually make this for myself and add some lining, because I don't like how crochet, the yarn that just stretches if it doesn't have lining on the inside. So if the pattern doesn't tell you to add lining, you might want to consider adding lining so that it stays longer and it's more effective for a longer period of time. Otherwise, this, I say that I'll make it, but I probably never will. But if I had the time to make it for myself, definitely I would. And at number 14, the last one is a crochet scarf. I try to keep away from the scarf, beanie, gloves. We don't have a glove, so yay, well done me. But it's a free crochet scarf for the cold weathers. I think this is a very useful, if you live somewhere very cold. I mean, it's not very cold where I am right now, but then cold enough for me to keep warm because I've got asthma, allergies, and I need to, but then not cold enough for a scarf. But if where you are it snows and it gets weirdly cold, then the scarf will be appreciated. He's gonna appreciate that scarf so much. And that is it. I hope this video is at least 10 minutes. How did I go through this list so fast? Anyway, guys, did I ask you guys to subscribe? If I didn't, please subscribe. That is it. That's all I had for you. Until next time, bye.